So basically, this is how we start our morning, just casually waking up. It could be anywhere from like 6 in the morning to 8 in the morning, but usually we're up pretty early anyways. And by this time, Daddy is already on his way to work, and we're just embracing and loving each other. So much love, really diving in with these moments. I'm always so grateful every morning. It's just such a blessing to wake up to my son every single day. So every morning we wake up to this view. It's a little dark in the room, and then we're greeted by our beautiful plants. Right here, this is our prayer plant, and then we have our pothos plant, which is progressively growing so beautifully. And then at this point, I'm in the kitchen and I'm like, okay, where do I start? Do I cook? Do I make my coffee? Or do I clean the dishes first? Like, what should I do? So at this point, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna cook this morning? Okay, guess I'll cook that. And then I'm like, wait, I need coffee first because I'm on E. I can't survive without my coffee. Like, I need my coffee because I love it. I love it so much. You don't understand. And then I have the dishes and I'm like, I don't think I'll ever escape having to do my duties. Like, I'm always cleaning, always. And I've accepted it, you know? So I'm like, all right, I need to throw out this filter. I put the filter and the coffee grounds into our worm bin, and I'm like, all right, worms, do your thing because we need our plants to grow beautifully. So yeah, that's where we leave our food scraps. So I walk through the garage and I'm like, okay, let's make this coffee, let's grind. And then I'm like, all right, what coffee am I gonna make? And I'm like, hey, let's try the 8 o'clock Starbucks coffee. I mean, let's do this. So then I'm like, okay, I need to cook and I need to get to action because Atlas at this time is like, all right, Mom, where's my food? I'm starving. So I was like, okay, son, I'm gonna make you some eggs this morning, but I'm gonna use the butter because I ran out of the olive oil. So we're gonna do this. And then he's like super excited because he's like, oh my God, Mom, I'm gonna get my food. And you know, I'm trying to teach my son some manners. So eventually he's gonna be like, thank you so much, Mom, you're the best. Like, thank you so much, I love you. And you know, yeah, so I'm here just cooking, and then Atlas like always wants to turn on the stove, and then I'm like low-key freaking out because I'm like, what if he gets burned? Like, we can't have this happen. So I'm constantly moving him, and I'm constantly like just everywhere at this point because I don't know, like sometimes my mind is just like on overdrive, and I'm like, I have a million things to get done. But you know what? I don't care because the mornings are my favorite time. Like, honestly, you don't understand. I love mornings. I'm a morning person. So yeah, here I am making the eggs, and I'm just like, okay, we're almost done. And yeah, this is like my little technique right now. I've been kind of doing it like almond omelet style. And then from there, I just kind of like shred it into little pieces. I put it in his plate, and then I added some rice to it, and he was like so happy. He was such a happy baby at this point. At this point, I'm like putting all the dishes away and just like cleaning up the kitchen because it's usually a hot mess in the mornings. And honestly, I feel like the kitchen is always a hot mess. Like, I'm not kidding. I feel like I'm cleaning all the time. And I'm like, when am I ever gonna get a break here, you know? But then, you know, sometimes I daydream and I'm like, oh my gosh, remember when I wasn't a mom and I used to like sleep in and do whatever I wanted to do in life? Like, oh, hey, maybe I'm gonna catch a Starbucks. Or hey, maybe I'm gonna go to the gym today. Or hey, maybe I'm gonna call my girlfriends and we're gonna do something. Well, you know, things are a little different now. So at this point, I get excited about coffee in the morning. I get really excited about coffee. Like, that's what makes my day, you know? I literally indulge in this nice moment of silence. I'm like so grateful for like this time. I'm so grateful and it makes me so happy. So then, yeah, moving forward, like I'm just cleaning again. Hey, that's me, I'm cleaning. So yeah, I'm like sweeping up the floor, making sure the floor is nice and clean because, you know, sweeping is life. And around this time, I'm already thinking of what I need to get done. I probably already made a list the night before, or I'm probably going to tackle down a list like right after I'm done sweeping. I love to stay organized, and honestly, it's so important to me. And I feel like every mom should like have some type of schedule, because if not, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. And as you can see here, Atlas is such a great cleaning partner. I mean, he's always there helping me, assisting me. He's just gonna be a well and prepared man when he grows up. I mean, look at him, he's so helpful, so grateful. I know I'm gonna look back in life and just miss these moments so much. I mean, honestly, it can get really tough sometimes and I can drive myself a little crazy, but I just know in the future I'm really gonna miss these moments. So honestly, I'm just letting it flow. I'm letting it flow. And look at Atlas. He's just such a pro. Look at him already trying to control my phone. He loves to steal my phone, by the way. Now we are headed off to the room. You know, we can't forget the sanctuary. I feel like my bedroom is truly my sanctuary. It's where I collect all my thoughts. It's where I rest and lay down and reprogram my mind, really. I love and cherish my room, and I think it's just so important to stay clean, because if you're clean, you're gonna have a clean mind. So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So important. And we all do our best, you know. I mean, as you guys know, I'm a mom, and not everything is going to be clean 24/7, but I really do try my best. Like, I really love to be clean, and that's what my mom taught me. I mean, you guys should have seen living with a Hispanic Latina mom. You guys know the struggle. There's like no ifs or buts. Like, you're gonna be cleaning all day, like, just, you know. So that's where I picked it up from, and I truly cherish it, and I think it's so important to just be proactive and use your time wisely. Okay, can't forget the sage. You guys know I'm huge on sage. Normally I do this like right before I wake up, but honestly, you never know how your day is gonna go sometimes, and today is just one of those days. So I made some effort, I made some time to like really sage up my life, my soul. Really had to cleanse the kitchen, and then I had to make my way over to the room, because you know my room is my sanctuary already. You know I have to cleanse like every aspect of my life, okay? So it's important to get those energies cleaned up and really focus on your intentions for the day, and just get comfortable, get relaxed, clear your mind. Woosah. So after that, I started to breastfeed my son, and he took a nap, but I didn't record that part. So after that, you know, he woke up, we got comfy again, and he really wanted me to read him some books. It's the cutest thing, because lately he's been really just loving his book time, and he will actually personally bring over his favorite book for me to read. And I think it's the sweetest, most cutest thing ever. And honestly, like I said, I'm like cherishing all these moments. I'm so proud of Atlas. I'm so proud of like our progress together and how far we've grown together, you know. It's so beautiful, and I love it. I love being a mom. It's like one of my main purposes here in life.
You love me. We're best friends like friends should be.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys like this little morning routine of Atlas and I, and like what I do in the morning. So if you guys liked it, go ahead and give it a like, a thumbs up, and follow the Instagram if you aren't already. Love you guys so much. Mwah. See you guys in the next video, the next post.